I used to be able to go out in public just fine. I mean, like I said, I worked in an emergency room, and I was a volunteer firefighter, and then it just was like somebody flipped a switch, and I don't know what happened. Once that switch was flipped, I couldn't even go to my son's school. I couldn't even go grocery shopping. The only driving I could do would be just places like this out here. Now that I've gotten Zoe, she protects me, I guess. She knows what's going on at all times, and that lowers my sense of having that overbearing feeling. My name is Thomas Imholt. Joined the Army when I was 20 years old. Worked in an emergency medical room, and that's where most of us endured our traumatic experiences, I would say.
Well, unfortunately, in this country, we're losing 22 vets to suicide every day, and that's just not acceptable. My name is Dennis Fehling. I am a professional dog trainer with Friends for Life Dog Training, and this is our Battle Buddies program. We're helping the dogs be service dogs for returning combat vets with PTSD. You know, a dog gives unconditional love. Dogs do not have an agenda. They are there for us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We don't need to make an appointment to see a dog. Dogs are just there. They never say no to us. Dogs are saving veterans' lives.
2-3 weeks into the training, I saw changes in Zoe. She was already listening better, responding better. Before I knew it, things at home were getting better. My production level, my anxiety, my stress, my removing myself from my family, not being a father, not being a husband. Before I know it, my wife's like, "You're coming around to the old Tom." And I look at that. Zoe, the Central Oregon Battle Buddies, without them, my wife has done amazing things. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's credited, but without the Central Oregon Battle Buddies, I don't want to say anything because I never had those thoughts, but I don't know if I would have been around here much longer. You know, I don't know. I mean, this program has literally saved my life.
Well, I just want to, say that I think that I think we're trying to do a really good thing here. I think we see improvements, with the dogs and the vets each week, and I want more veterans to know about this. This has changed, my life. I know it's changed the volunteers' lives. We need more programs like this.
And we're going to have 3 hands. We're going to while 3 dogs are moving. We're going to have
being in the class with the other veterans in the Central Oregon Battle Buddy program has allowed me to get in contact with other veterans that I usually wouldn't get out of the house and go see. Because of Zoe, she kind of forced me to get out of the house and connect with these other veterans. By doing that, not only do I get socialization skills back again, but I'm making these new friends and networking with these other veterans that I'm realizing that are going through the same thing that I'm going through. And there's so many veterans out there that don't realize there's help. and you just have to reach out and ask. I know it's hard. It is so hard. It's so hard to say, yeah, I do have a problem. I am messed up in the head. But it's not shameful. I was in a very deep, dark spot for a long time. But when I got her, it really got me back in touch with who I am, where I'm from. Brought back a lot of good memories instead of bad memories. Just every time I was with her, she just made me happy and want to be in a better place.